Hi, I'm Ned Lonigera, CEO of KPN Development, a custom software development company in Boston and New York. I recently interviewed Alison Rogers, CEO and founder of Coffee Cup Collective. Her company reduces waste produced by coffee cups by using a blend of reusable cups, technology, and infrastructure. Here's my interview with Alison. Hi, I'm here with Alison Rogers, founder and CEO of Coffee Cup Collective. Thanks for coming on the program.
It's great to be here.
So let's talk about the topic that's been in news lately. We've seen that in the past, the U.S. has been using or leveraging Asian countries to do the recycling for us. But lately, that's stopped and slowed down. And what are our options at this point when Asian countries are not taking on recycling anymore? What are companies to do?
So you might have seen it in your city or town lately, but there's been a lot of pressure to clean up what's going in our recycling stream so that it can be recycled. The cost of recycling is becoming more and more expensive for cities and towns as that Asian market has kind of shut off. So how to solve the problem really turns to how can we reuse and reduce waste altogether or in general. So the shared economy, to me, is what's coming to the forefront. So this is not only for our cars, our bikes and scooters, but our clothes, and now our coffee cups, so that we can reduce waste. Additionally, there's another service out there that's working to have a shared economy for your soap and shampoo and you name it, home goods. But we are really focused on the agile market. In a city, our model is bike distribution so that we can easily navigate Boston's crazy and congested streets to collect our cups, take them for washing, and redistribute them back out to our customers.
And how many hubs do you plan to have in year one of the release?
So for the collection, we are trying to make the bins as ubiquitous as possible. So our goal is to eventually have a bin at every office building, every apartment building. Really, I mean, we would love to partner with the City of Boston and with the MBTA to also have our bins there so that people can just toss them in there when they're done and not have to search around for our bins.
Well, I hope that people from City of Boston are watching this. Well, tell us more about how would someone adjust to this new shared economy. I mean, we've done it with bikes very successfully. In other industries, it works really well. Tell us about if, I get up in the morning, I want my cup of coffee, I go and get one of these cups. I have to carry it around, right? So what type of people, what kind of mindset do we have to have in order to utilize this offering, right? To be able to, finish our coffee and then drop it off at one of the designated places.
Right, so we are trying to make it as convenient as possible to replace that one-time use to-go cup. So we will not only have bins in the cafes where we're offering our service, but we're also asking folks to let us know who your employer is so that we can arrange to have a bin on site there, go and do the collection there, so that it can be as convenient as possible for everyone involved.
So basically doing a lot of work for companies and helping them become environmentally conscious, right?
Right.
And also, a lot of employees we've seen in surveys want this in their companies. They want their companies to be more active in recycling. So you're actually giving them one more way to fulfill that kind of mission.
Right, and so the app that you're building for us tracks the overall use or overall number of cups spared from the landfill. We're also able, if a corporation wants to offer this service for their employees, we're able to track for that corporation how many cups have been spared from the their employees have helped to spare from the landfill.
So tell us more about what other companies that might be doing something similar, not necessarily cups, but other ways of recycling are in Boston area, and is there a way to work with them as well?
Yeah, so it's actually kind of moving away from recycling in some ways. So a shared economy is moving away from recycling. There are compost service here in Boston that will come and collect your compost for you. So that's moving away from trash. But before long, we'll probably have a ton of bins at every intersection for your trash, your recycling, your compost, and our cups.
That's actually very reasonable because we already have seen that in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Right, in Western Europe, they have bins and places where you can deposit, not just in front of your house, but all around the city, where people can just deposit, waste and get it recycled. Like, where do you want to be in 2 years? Now, you're starting in Boston. What are your ambitions?
So the ambition is to not only grow to additional cities, and not only to have our app as convenient as possible, so integrated into point-of-sale devices at the cafes. We then hope to expand our offering, so whether it be salad bowls or water bottles at gyms or pizza boxes. We want to be able to expand our offering so that we really make an impact and change the paradigm of the to-go food industry.
Yes, because we've seen, we love pizza, right? Americans love pizza.
And we love convenience, and we
we
love
love
to-go
convenience.
food.
Right. So if you get people to use this, and once they start doing this, it'll be much easier, much more natural for them to transition to other ways they can reuse, pizza boxes or whatnot after they've tried this.
Right, and we're really talking incremental changes. We don't want folks to have to lug around their water bottle, their coffee cup, their lunch box, their this, their that. Our hands are only so big, our bags are only so big. It's just inconvenient. The to-go lifestyle is not going anywhere. Let's find solutions to fit into that to-go lifestyle, and that's exactly what we're trying to do.
And the way I see it, you're already, holding your coffee cup, the one you can't recycle today,
Right.
the one that's wasteful. You're going to do the same thing. You're just going to be holding one that you can actually recycle. And what do you want to do with the app? What do you want the app to help people do overall once they start using it? What will it track, and how will it do it?
So we're not only tracking cups spared from the landfill and how many cups people are using and all of that general data, but as we grow, we hope to also create tribes or friend groups that are able to compete to see how many cups they're able to save from the landfill and really get their friends on board to change this.
So a little bit of maybe competition or co-opetition.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you for being with us, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.